Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where we just took over a large chunk of the Magadan Empire, and we're definitely going to continue to work on integrating that chunk. We need to build some roads up over this way. That's going to take a while looking at that route. Yeah, that's going to take some time. So that's fine. We're also going to want to build, let's see, are there any slave estates to be built? No. So we're going to want to build a bunch of provincial legations then. And for now, we'll only look to build 2. We'll get the rest of those later. We're going to need to also go into our administration provinces, sort by religious unity here. And let's make sure that these are moved over to religious conversion. Beautiful. So 9% religious conversion here, 23 religious conversion. This is at 50, so this should really be on cultural assimilation. Okay, so now that we're down below 50%, we can start looking at bringing these into cultural assimilation. This should be culturally assimilating. That's fine. This is at 58, so I feel like this is reasonable. This is below 50, so we'll go to cultural assimilation. Cultural assimilation. 93 and 71, this is fine to leave where it's at. 70 and 80 looks good. 48% we'll put on to cultural assimilation. 33, cultural. 87 is fine. This is already on cultural, but okay, sure. 30% can be moved over to cultural assimilation. 81%, sure. Okay, 92. Okay, that all looks good. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and proceed here. We're going to have some time. We are expanding our navy as well, but we're going to have some time here before we are ready to attack anybody again. We've got a bunch of aggressive expansion. We're going to have to wait like 5-6 years, something like that. It's going to be a while. I want to check in on the status of our cultural conversion down over here. This is now 100% Aryan. Okay. That's intriguing. Our Lankan pop moved away. Okay. We've got a couple here, but they've kind of spread out throughout the territory. Got it. So we're 1.94. That's not too bad. That's making decent progress. We definitely want to continue to have these convert over so that we can continue our mission. I want to check in on what our other missions were. 350 out of 500. Yeah. 85 out of 100. That's probably not making further progress. Okay. So that's good to know. We're going to need to put in... Let's see, those were specifically nobles, correct? Yes, specifically nobles. So we're limited by our academies. Okay. Anything else here that would increase our nobles? I don't think so. Our noble desired ratio is plus 15 here, and that's as good as that gets. This would then be citizen desired ratio. So yeah, we would pretty much just need a library. And I mean, that's fine, looking at our tech there. Okay, we definitely can put in a library here as well, I suppose. And we can actually put in a couple over here too. We'll put in one for the moment, and then we'll wait for a month tick. So that'll be now, and then we'll build another one. Cool. Down in these cities, we can actually build additional libraries. So that sounds fine to me. But eventually we're going to need additional nobles down there. And that's going to be interesting. We can't have ongoing construction, huh? Okay. Well, eventually we're going to want to attack Sumpa. But for right now, I think this is completely and totally fine. We're going to have to let our AE drop. It is already down to 38. That is dropping faster than I expected. Okay, cool. I'm very happy about that. Dominant culture not integrated. I mean, we could integrate this culture, right? But I feel like we don't need to. I also feel like as soon as we convert these over, they're immediately moving out of this territory. Kind of awkwardly. How many total pops are in this territory? 10? Okay, so we'd have to move quite a chunk over. We'll go ahead and put this guy in. Cool. And our libraries are being built over here. Excellent. A minor addendum. We absolutely want this stability. Beautiful. That brings us up to 46. And that's great. 168 is our current research efficiency. Okay, that's doing fine. Like, we're not having any actual problems here, right? We're 80 years ahead of time on our tech. 80 years. Okay, well, 79 years. But even so, that's quite good. We're very ahead on our tech. So I do want to have this Navy work on hunting pirates, which they are on, but they don't appear to actually be doing anything. Now, I wanted to go into our... The only way I found to find it is go into this mode here. Perhaps it's not this mode. Hang on. Let's check our mission. So that was Lankan trade. Yeah, there are still piracy havens. Okay. Religious advances have advanced, and we were working our way... Let's see, were we working our way down this side? Or were we working... No, we were working over here. We wanted the supply limit. That's right. So I think we'll grab fighting season for right now. There we go. Beautiful. So that'll be fine. I wouldn't mind building additional provincial legations for additional conversion. And we'll get a couple of those going. We do need a number more. But overall, this is looking quite good. We've got this thoroughly under control. The Magadan Empire is reasonably crushed. Our primary concern right now about further expansion is our AE. We absolutely need to let that drop. Out of curiosity, 11,351 compared to 7181. We've actually closed the gap with the Seleucid Empire quite a bit. I don't think we want to fight them right now, to be clear. But we have certainly closed the gap. Our civic advances have advanced, and at this point, let's go ahead and grab standardized provisioning. Not that I think it's amazing. We'll just have a dirty monument for a year. That's fine. Not that I think this is amazing, although the fort maintenance reduction is nice to have. But I want to work our way down to delayed baggage train. So paymasters would be good. This is... Sure. Go ahead and rebuild the granary. That sounds fine. Paymasters gives us minus 5% Legion maintenance cost. That's pretty good. And then 10% supply limit here. And yeah, everything over here is very, very good. Okay, so we need a new civic researcher here. We do have a scorned family, the Nanda family. Skill 1. No, we'll pass on that. We'll put this guy in. Fantastic. Okay, this army doesn't have a commander. We could maybe get a Nanda in here. So we would go ahead and put in... This guy's not very great at the job, but I guess we'll do that for now. So go ahead and hop in there and get drilling. These guys should be drilling, but they're not. We'll get them drilling. Cool. So that'll be fine. Our provincial legations will require some additional construction. So we'll get one going. Excellent. Actually, let's check in on our economy here. Yeah, this is fine. We can turn down our fort maintenance for sure. We should probably consider turning our fleet maintenance back up, though. There we go. Just so that we have this ready to go. So, this guy's on Destroy Pirates, but I'm guessing it's because it's low morale that he wasn't leaving. Is my current theory. Or maybe this is just how this mode works. So, the real question is, where do we go to find our pirate havens? I know I saw them previously, and I want to say it was in this map mode here, where we saw pirate havens popping up on the map here. But maybe it wasn't in this mode. I'm no longer seeing them. So perhaps it was in this trade goods map mode? Diplomacy, definitely not. It wouldn't be in culture. It shouldn't be in trade goods. Provinces, supply, fortifications, region, diplomacy, and terrain. Okay. So I know it was in here somewhere. So we need to root out the pirate havens, right? And if I recall correctly, it seems like we have to attack them in some way. But I need to remember how to actually find them. I know it's in here somewhere. Okay, we'll leave it on terrain map mode for the moment. I really think that I found them in this mode. I might have to go back and check the previous video. I don't even remember what episode it was, so that could get exciting. A tax collector was murdered. How rude. And that was a member of the Nanda family. A religious researcher, huh? Well, this guy's the most qualified, and we don't have anyone to put in there. Sad. Okay, so all of these are red. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that I saw that in one of these map modes. Well, I'm not pretty sure. I'm 100% sure. The trade overview here is not it. Let's see. Mercenary, diplomacy, technology, characters, missions. I know it was here. We're not seeing modifiers here. But we know that they exist, right? Because it says in here, some of these territories have the province modifier Pirate Haven. So I suppose we could just go through all of our coastal territories and look for the modifier. That's a theoretical possibility. So this has neighboring cities here. Or wait, no, that's not the modifiers. The modifiers are in here somewhere, and we'll find them. Okay, just checking. Just going back and forth here, looking at the differences. Sure. I'm probably completely and totally blind. Almost certainly. Almost certainly. I expected the modifiers to be, like, in here for some reason. I'm not currently seeing them there. Yeah, these are the modifiers, right here. Okay, so with that being the case, that is kind of what I expected. So with that being the case, we're just going to hop down here. Yeah, that's winter. Winter and neighboring cities. Yep, yep, yep. Religious complexes. And we do have some starving pops here. We should probably... We're already importing grain and livestock. We should probably cancel the livestock routes here and replace them with grain, because grain is more efficient. So if they're starving, they should get grain brought in. Okay. So we're going to go through here and look for those modifiers. Hang on. These are provincial level modifiers, not state level. So we actually have to go through every one of these. I know that you can see these in a map mode. I know for a fact. But I haven't been able to locate the actual map mode at this moment. So this is definitely a dumb way to do this, right? This is definitely not the way that we're supposed to. But it'll do. So this one's a pirate haven. Okay, so we now know that there's a pirate haven here. Okay. So if we were to bring our navy up over, not this navy, up over this way. We can dock them here. I'm not sure that that does anything. Okay. We've got the port assault, port raid, build a navy. Yeah. Okay, so does it say in the tooltip what we can do here? A wretched hive of scum and villainy indeed. That doesn't say what we can do about it. So can we invade it with, like, this army? I kind of doubt it. Let's see. Yeah, these are all for war. Root out pirates. Okay, so that's the way that works. Beautiful. And there actually is a pirate base here? If I was reading that correctly? No, it's not a pirate haven. Okay, so in that case, we're going to move down to here. It's not our navy that does this. We're just going to put these guys on to destroy pirates, but we may as well dock them up. Okay, so we're going to march on down and root it out. Now we've got it figured out. That took way longer than I would have liked. But I guess it'll do. So let's go ahead and take the Paragon of Economy for the moment. I would like to get more money poured into provincial legations. So that'll do for now. And these guys are just going to make their way on down. We're going to dock up here. There we go. And we're going to put them onto destroy pirates. Cool. And now we're going to make our way down this way and start rooting out those pirates. And I guess we'll have to try to map out where the pirate bases are. So we can just come down over this direction for now. And we're not seeing any of these. Yeah, summer, bad monsoon, etc. Down to the tip, we're not seeing any others. Okay. There will be more up this way, if I recall correctly. We can afford a new invention. We'll grab delayed baggage train. Perfect. That will, of course, increase the supply limit, but we need to start rooting out pirates. Is that just an instant thing? I guess that's just instant. Okay. I didn't expect that to be truly instant like that. We're going to move them down over to Madurai for the moment, and we'll start making our way up here, looking for additional modifiers. Again, this is almost certainly a dumb way to do it. That's a world port, not a pirate haven, even though it's the same icon. Okay. Making our way up this direction. Any other pirate havens? This looks like one, potentially. And that's a destructive monsoon and state-owned farmlands. Okay, fair enough. This one's a pirate haven. Okay, so we're going to take these guys up over here. And these are just going to... Actually, let's send them back to where they were parked before, which was like... I think up here? Yeah, that'll do. Cool. So we're making our way on up this way. We'll root out the pirates that are here. Any other pirates along this coast? That's a destructive monsoon there. That's a pirate haven. Okay, so we're going to need to get rid of that one. Demand a payment to the territory. Cool. So we're going to have to make our way up this coast and root out all of these pirate havens. This is something we should be doing anyway, for sure. Oh wait, is this just highlighting it for us? It's just highlighting it for us. I'm dumb. Okay. Well, that's very convenient. This is the smarter way to do it. Fantastic. Good to know. So we're going to get all three of these done eventually. We're done building our roads up here now, and we're making our way over this direction. That's going to take a while. We're at 21.97 AE at this point. Okay, that's looking good. Our martial advances do advance, and we're going to grab Quick March to move 5% faster. We're also going to eventually grab the rest of these, once we can. This is indeed blackmail. We'll offer a counter-proposal. No, we won't. This is a lot of gold. This is blackmail. Okay. So that's fine for now. We are going to continue to make our way up over here. The Thracian Civil War has ended. Cool. And that will be fine. So we're continuing to build our roads up this way. We should probably go ahead and build a few provincial legations here. These are ports. We should build a few provincial legations here. There we go. And oh, this guy's disloyal. Dude. He's honest, and so we can't actually bribe him. You were so close, buddy. What do we want to do about this guy? We can bring him to trial. Let's do it. Treason. Okay. Increasing our success chance by a moderate amount. Done. Let's see. 627 gold. That's a lot of gold. He can't scare us. And he was innocent and started a civil war. Okay. So that's going to be rude. He is in charge of these guys. He's down over here. Okay. So let's go ahead and start marching down this direction. And as far as this force goes, that's going to be a little problematic for us. We're going to need an oratory advancer. And let's go ahead and raise up a few levies here. We're going to need them. We're going to raise up our Carnata levies. And where are these at? Here? Sure. I'm also going to hire some mercs here. these guys for sure. Okay. Wait, this guy's instantly disloyal? No, okay, that's good. Okay, we're going to move on up over here. And that's fine. So, Madurai up to Uriah. Yeah, we need these guys to go into unit reorg. These are marching southward. The Civil War is very annoying. But I guess it'll be fine. We're going to not drill these guys, but they're going to go into unit reorg for a bit. This guy, if only he hadn't have done that, right? We just needed him to walk like here. He was almost there. And then he just decided to leave. What a jerk. Should we hire this merc force or actually like this merc force? Yes. We should. They're going to walk up here and take this territory back. These guys are going to exit unit reorg soon. And this force is going to walk up over this way. We need to eliminate these, right? I don't know if we're going to have to re-recruit our legions here. That would be a bit awkward if we did. We're just going to position these guys up here for now. Okay, you can come off of unit reorg. You can go on to unit reorg. Okay. And our legion, or rather our levy force, is down here going to start this siege. So this isn't going to be a problem, right? We can defeat this fairly easily. We just need these guys to make their way up. So they're going to group up over here. We're going to exit unit reorg on this month tick. These guys are heading this direction. They may well look to attack here. I would if I was them. So we're going to exit unit reorg, and we're going to make our way down this direction. Looking to group up over here eventually. Now this is fascinating. We're going to stop moving here. We're going to move these guys in this way. And now we're going to move in over here. And this looks really bad for them, right? Like, this looks really, really bad for them. We killed 14,000 of their troops, apparently. We stack wiped them. So we're definitely going to have to rebuild. Oh, apparently we're a lunatic. We're definitely going to have to rebuild our army. No doubt about that. Our legion is going to need to be rebuilt. That's okay, we can do that. It's not the end of the world. We're going to stack wipe these guys. Our forces arrive slowly. So I don't know that we actually stack wipe them. Yeah, we did not. I'm going to have these forces come here, and then we're going to split up these guys a little bit. These are going to come here, and our remaining force that is these guys are just going to walk up over here. Okay. So that'll do for now. And this siege is still underway. That will end soon enough. We'll gain some popularity here. Our popularity is quite low. It was very sad that the rolls ended up this way. We definitely want to walk up here and attack this force. We're going to walk in here. And then this army is going to make its way down over this way. Beautiful. We won the siege down here. That's amazing. I didn't actually expect to win that quickly. I love it. Cool. So these sieges are going to finish. And we're going to head down over this way. We're going to continue to cap over here. These guys are going to head southward. And this appears to be under control. This guy was just a jerk. All I wanted him to do was root out some pirates, and he couldn't handle that small little task. Okay, sure. So we're going to walk over this direction, and if we catch this force, they get stack wiped. He never really had a chance, to be clear. He never really did. How's that road build going? Fine. Absolutely fine. Okay, so we just stack wiped them, and the war's actually over. So that's excellent. We're going to get rid of our levies, although we need to wait for them to stop moving. There we go. We'll disband them. And we've got these mercs, which we will go ahead and disband. And then we've got these mercs, which will need to finish their movement, and then they'll disband. Okay. We have a scorned family, and there's another civil war looking to break out here. What is this? Who is this guy? Who even is this? Is he just like a family leader? I don't know. He's got a scorned family, though. Well, for the time being, these guys are going to park down over here. 11, 22, 10. Okay. So they're going to need their unit of siege engineers. Looks like our siege engineers got split up at some point. We need to rebuild this force, and then we need to rebuild our second force from the Legion of Dravidia. So we're going to go ahead and build to this force, or more specifically, we're going to have to do that from this screen here. So we're going to add in, at this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units of archer to bring that up to 20. Perfect. We're going to add in our cohort of engineers, and that will get this back up to its full strength. Beautiful. So that's now done. And now we're going to need to create the same thing again. Actually, let's make this be 2 cohorts of engineers. Just to make it be 27,000. Nice and even. Okay. So now we're going to look to add in, eventually, another 20 archers. Like this. We have the cash for that. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to split off. So we're going to create a new unit of a bunch of these archers. Probably the non-loyal ones. Actually, we can move the loyal ones. And that's not a bad idea, now that I think about it. So we're going to move just these archers so that we have enough of them. 17, 18, 19, and 20. There we go. That's an even split. And then these guys are going to make their way, well, once again, up over to here. Okay, so off they go. We're going to continue to build to that army. And let's go ahead and do so now. So we're going to need to rebuild this legion, and we'll have to build here. Now, they already have a unit of engineers, so we're going to... Actually, we don't need all these archers. I'm dumb. We needed 11 units of archers. I'm very dumb. Okay, so we need to split off 9 units here. I guess we'll do the loyal ones, if the game lets us. I know it didn't used to. Beautiful. We'll have to pay them some extra gold. No shockers there. So we're going to need to build in a unit of engineers. We're going to need to build 2 units of supply train. We're going to need to build 20 units of heavy infantry. And we can't afford to do all of that right now. So we'll just get that done for the moment. And then we'll continue to move up over here and save up our cash. Cool. So it's... Wait. Nobody's disloyal now? But there's still this civil war brewing? I'm very confused. I'm not sure how real this is. But whatever. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we'll see if this is real after a game restart. And hopefully we'll be able to get these pirates rooted out this time without a civil war over it for some reason. And we'll also get this legion rebuilt. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadowwolf, Emlohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Rogue Corvid, Anna the Elephant, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.